Welcome back. You're watching On The Spot. My name is Patrick Amara, and my guest tonight is Honorable Richard Todwong, the Minister in charge of political mobilization, right?
Yep.
Well, until recently, I thought you were the acting Secretary General, because that also had taken root. Almost everybody thought you were the one. But there's a talk of a rainbow coalition kind of, where, and there are fears that if Honorable Mbabazi joined this broad alliance, it will be a force to reckon with, won't it?
Well, I really wouldn't like to speculate at the moment, because Honorable Mbabazi came out openly that he's still a loyal cadre of the party, ready to serve the party. So I wouldn't really love to speculate. But in the event that such happens, I don't think there is a need to worry, because over the years, I'm sure you know that NRM defeated so many of such alliances. So we are not bothered with any of them. We are really not bothered.
Okay, why are you not bothered, considering the fact that after 28 years in power, when the government came in, yes, we've done a few things, but Uganda was a highly indebted poor country, and 20 years later, it's a highly indebted poor country.
You see, we are not bothered because our issues are not coalitions. Our issues are really those issues you are talking about. Our level of indebtedness, our level, the level of poverty in Uganda, the backwardness, illiteracy, diseases, economic underdevelopment. Now, those are the things we have put in our manifesto, not whether so-and-so is contesting. And these are the things that the president constantly has explained to Ugandans, that the issue is not about who comes to leadership. The issue is about what should be done. And what should be done are the things that we have included in our manifesto. So whatever level of coalition, hold on, whatever coalition that we come up with, okay, such a coalition should come to address the issues of Uganda. And that is where they have always gone wrong.
When you talk about especially how the people are in the rural areas, I come from Kenjojo, Ngezi to be exact, and you see people struggling. The other day I was in your home district. I was in Anaka. You could see in the 60s or 70s they built a robust hospital that went to the dogs, or I don't know whether the dogs came to eat or something.
We are doing a massive renovation
after 28 years, really?
Not after, but there was war. The whole of that area was washed by war. Almost for 20 years.
What I'm building to is that your people in your village, and the people where I come from, and so many, and Busoga, and Nagongera, and Mutwini, and the Aduku, and they
now,
are
Patrick,
yes.
Let me help you there, and dear listeners. You see, that is exactly the kind of philosophy that will make us constantly be backward. If we constantly keep pumping this to our people, that you see government will come and do everything for you, then our citizens will not come out of poverty. Our citizens will never develop. There are things that government can do. There are things that households must do for themselves. There are things that heads of homes must do. For example, government can build schools, but it is the honor of the responsibility of the parents to make sure the children go to the schools. Government will put up health centers. Government will not go around the villages looking for sick people. If you're sick, you have to go to those hospitals. Government will put up all these good policies for agriculture, for all this. We are now moving through energy. We are taking electricity to all the districts and the villages. Okay? Now, you cannot connect this power line to a grass thatch house. You must put up some mabati house. So, therefore, the issue will be, how can you empower me, okay, as a farmer, to have some money in my pocket, to have some money in my household? Now that is where now we need to go and discuss the nitty-gritty of issues.
It is very clear. You put more than 3% of the budget line into agriculture. You put 10.
Come on. There are many things that goes with agriculture. Come on.
That's rhetoric.
Hold on. When you build roads, when you put up good tarmac roads, that is an input into agriculture. When you
that is not money into agriculture. That is supportive.
But
all right, let me ask Honorable Richard Todwong, the people, to maybe agree with you or disagree with me, or maybe they give us more.
But hold on.
Yes.
Money to defense, okay, when there is peace and security, production goes up. When you build roads, you are promoting agriculture. When you put up...
so when this government was signing the Maputo Declaration, were they not sure about that defense is there, education and health was there?
But you see, you're speaking as if Uganda came from heaven as a donation. Where Uganda has reached, there are serious men and women who struggle to make Uganda reach where it has reached. Where we are now speaking about allocations of resources. Initially, this was not the case.
Richard, let me take callers from across this land who probably have their questions. And I'm taking the very first caller online. Hello.
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 From County Division.
Hello, I can't hear you. If you could just repeat what's your name and where are you calling from? Hello.
Hey, Kamara, how are you?
Good evening, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Bara. This is Tony.
Mbarara, Tony, go right ahead, sir.
I wanted to thank Kamara for this big show.
You're welcome.
And actually, what we need to discuss on right now is the policies. People going to school, but not a Mama Mbabazi surely.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Todwong, I think you're on a good point. What we need to see now, we need to see people going to school. Students, are they well educated? Do they have classrooms where to sit and study something very, very essential?
Tony, do you think this country lacks good policies and good intentions?
The country where it has reached now, it has a policy that is leading us to the better situation.
Thank you. Thank you, Tony from Barara.
All right.
Let me take another caller online. Hello? 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 Oh, okay. Looks like I have a problem with my line.
You see, Patrick.
The policies, Tony is talking about policies. I agree with him, really, that issues should be discussed. But also, issues have leaders that have...
You know, another area is, to governance is a going concern. That is the word we use in economics. It's a continuous improvement on what it is that you have. It is not a do or die. It is not that NRM has come to do 100% correct. No. NRM has started Uganda, I would say, from square one, from foundation one. Okay? There are many challenges. Okay. And to govern is to constantly keep improving on what we have done over the years.
Hello, we have a call online. Hello.
Hello, Kamara.
Yes, good evening, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Kateli from Namungona.
Kagenyi, go right ahead, sir.
Please, Mr. Todwong, thank you. But I have a problem. How come that some of these decisions that Museveni makes are not discussed at the level of the party, and it just hits you by surprise that they are reshuffles? Many people just discuss letters, even people from NEC on this level. But how come that all of you are hit by surprise by some of these changes, and yet you are a democracy claiming that you are promoting it so much? Thank you.
Thank you. I have another caller online.
Yes, hello.
Hello, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm either calling from Naguru.
Yes, Naguru, go right ahead, sir.
Yes, I would like to ask Mr. Todwong. Now, given you said the party as NRM works alongside the government, okay?
Yes.
Now, I would like to know, given the years the president has been in power, okay?
Yeah.
Now, what is on the agenda of the NRM party, okay? Because based on what he said, it seems like NRM as the party is running the country, okay? So what plan do they have for us after 2016?
Okay, let me take another caller, or maybe two more. Then Honorable Richard Todwong will respond, all of you at once.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, I'm very glad, Honorable.
Good evening, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Isoke Kenneth Baguma.
Yes.
I'm very happy.
Where are you calling from, Baguma?
I'm calling from Mukono.
Mukono, go right ahead, sir.
Yeah, I'm a law student, and I would like to appreciate the dialogue that you're having there. My question would go to Mr. Todwong that I'm not very happy with the NRM, especially with the policy framework. But however, they have done a great job, and my encouragement is that NRM should make sure that they should take away all those disputes that they are having. But however, I would like to appreciate them so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Baguma. We have a caller online, and I think this is going to be our last caller tonight. Hello.
Yes, hi. Good evening, Kamara.
Good evening, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm called Okelo. I'm calling from Kisasi.
From Lugazi?
From Kisasi.
From Kisasi. Go right ahead, Okelo.
So, good evening.
Good evening. Okelo, you are on air. All right. Maybe my producer is telling me I can take just one more caller. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good evening, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
David Appear from Tororo.
From Tororo?
Yes.
All right. You're on air, sir.
Okay. My question goes to the gentleman.
Honorable Todwong.
Yes. We all agree that the NRM has very good policies, and we are not lacking in that. Our only concern is the implementation. What are they doing to ensure that the implementation serves the interest of the country, not of the party?
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm closing the line now so that Honorable Richard Todwong can respond to you. Maybe he's beginning with that issue of implementation, because there's a talk in town that good programs are started here in Uganda, improved upon in Dar es Salaam, and really worked, implemented in Kigali.
Thank you, Kamara. And I need to thank all the callers that gave us these wonderful questions and compliments. I need to start from the one that came from Tororo, which I think can also help me answer the others. That NRM has good policies, but we are poor at implementation. Okay? First of all, it is good to diagnose a disease. And that was how we ended up coming with these policies. Now, implementation is like when you go to a doctor and the doctor prescribes medication to you, it is incumbent upon you, the patient, and review, you make it with the doctor when time comes. And we have been doing this as a party. Now, through decentralization, we have decentralized powers to the lower levels, lower units, okay? Access to these offices are democratically competed for. Some of these districts are headed by opposition. Some of them are headed by NRM. Within that, we have accounting officers that are recruited by public service and posted there. And according to the Constitution and the Public Service Act, they are not supposed to be political. Be it cows, be it sub-county chiefs, be it permanent secretaries, all these groups, okay? So we are joining hands to do our work with the members who might not otherwise belong to our party. So whether they do it correctly or not, they are not bothered. Whether accounting officers are rightfully implementing policies as we have passed in Parliament, they are not bothered. As long as at the end of the month, at the end of the day, they have accounted for the money that they send. So to them, they look at service delivery in forms of accountability of money sent. Now, for us as a party, we look at service delivery in terms of quality accountability of projects that we have implemented over the years. So these are some of the things we are looking at. How do we incorporate our programs and allow those that have come to join hands with us to implement our policy, do things the way the party would like it done. That is why resident district commissioners in the districts are supposed to oversee, supervise, and make sure they checked on corrupt officials. Unfortunately, some of them have been compromised. Unfortunately, some of them are doing well, but they lack a team around them to help them do. So this is a challenge to everybody. Now, when you talk of corruption that everybody keeps singing about, to me, corruption is a moral issue. Corruption is not a program or a design of NRM. When we send money to a unit, be it a sub-county or a district, the population there must know how much money has been sent, for what project, the contractors, how they have got the contracts, the duration of the contract, so that people are involved. Now, when you take these kind of ideas to such units, they don't allow it. When you, even members of parliament, when you ask your districts to give you the list of contractors and the list of projects that they have implemented over the years, even ministries, at times, even at our level as ministers, you keep running round and round and you don't get this. Someone tells you, no, I am not accountable to you. By the virtue of my appointment, I am accountable to a cow, or I am accountable to a permanent secretary. The permanent secretary is accountable to someone else. Then the line goes on and on. So yes, we are thinking within government how we can consolidate our effort and integrate our policies within all these networks of unserious and patriotic people who are making our policies otherwise look bad before people. The second question is, I think, is it about that the president does not consult? We also hear about changes. The president is the president. He has the constitutional powers and mandate to make his decisions independently. And the constitution says when he's appointing, he consults parliament. But when he's removing you from office, the constitution is quiet. He removes you at will. He changes leaders at will because it is not his work to consult. But when he's appointing, he consults.
If you can quickly touch the other two questions, because
I didn't quite get the other two questions well.
Yes, the line was not very clear.
Given the years that President Museveni has been in power, what has NRM done? What plans do we have for? Well, what we have done, I'm sure you know. What plans do we have for 2016? We have known the issues of Uganda. We have known the changes and the challenges that are there in Uganda. Definitely, we are rebranding the party. We are rebranding our messages. We are coming with a new bank, and you will hear us on the screen.
A new bank. What's your parting shot tonight? Your concluding remark.
I thank you so much for calling, and I thank everybody for following the debate and for making it appear a very lively debate. And I just say, on Saturday, members of the party are going to welcome the chairman of the party who is returning from the US. We want to congratulate him and congratulate Uganda for attaining that seat at international platform. So volunteer mobilizers, members of the party are organizing to go and receive our president on Saturday. So I call upon our party supporters, party members to come and join us at Entebbe as we receive our president. We shall be there by 9 in the morning.
Thank you, Honorable Richard Todwong, Minister for Political Mobilization, for being our guest tonight on the spot. And I thank you all Ugandans, especially you who have been watching this show. It's past bedtime, I can understand. All of you from Vura to Virunga, from Kabale to Kaberamaido and across this beautiful land. Keep it safe. Good night and God bless Uganda.